I am Jessie, and today I am sharing with you why I have no self-control because I have another book haul. I know, I had talked about a book buying budget, a possible ban, but I got all of these on sale except for like one for the most part. So, I mean, really, I stayed within my budget, so that's what matters. Is I stayed within my budget and I bought some books. Because don't we all just need to do a little retail therapy every once in a while? First, we're going to start out with the one book that I picked up at my Dollar Tree. I was there walking around while I was kind of killing time just before taking my daughter to gymnastics. And they had this copy of Airy. And I had bought the other book, Magonia, a while back. And I'm super excited to read it. Like, I really want to read the first one. And I didn't even know there was a sequel. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, this is the sequel to that book I just bought. And it was only $1. So I couldn't say no. Another book that I picked up, this is the one that I got that wasn't like on sale or, you know, on special or anything. It was just one that I really wanted. And I had to get myself, so I splurged a little bit and treated myself. And that is this beautiful Owl Crate edition of Where Dreams Descend. This is stunning. It has no dust jacket, which, you know, if you've been watching me, I like advocate for hardcovers to not have dust jackets and to just be beautiful on their own. And that is what this is. This is kind of pitched as a magical, Greatest Showman, Phantom of the Opera, Night Circus type book, and I'm living for it. For one, The Greatest Showman is like my favorite movie. Like, my daughter and I will watch it and we will jam out to the like soundtrack. And when I heard Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte just rave about this and compare it to The Greatest Showman and say that it reminded her of like Zac Efron's character and Zendaya's character, and I'm like, fucking sold. And then this is the one that was in the Owl Crate box the month before I got my subscription because I was on the wait list. And I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. And then when it came up for sale again, just on its own on the Owl Crate website, I was like, I have to buy it because it's beautiful. And the back of it is even really pretty. It's like this, what does it say? The stage is set, the spectacle awaits. And it came with like the Owl Crate like signed thing from the author. The author's note, it is a signed edition. So looky there. And those end papers are super pretty. And I'm throwing off my white balance. But yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I'm so excited to read this. The next few books I picked up are for the Shelfspace book club. They are some of our official reads and our like unofficial buddy reads that we're going to be doing through the rest of the year. So I just wanted to go ahead and get all of them because I am going to be participating in reading all of these with everybody because they're all amazing. The first one that I picked up is Promise of Blood. I don't know what this one's about, but I know that this is our, I think, December pick, and Alan from Library of Alexandria picked this book, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be so good. Yeah. The next one I picked up is actually next month's pick, and that is Leviathan Wakes, which is like this massive space opera, and I have been like so into sci-fi lately that I'm just like, yes, give me sci-fi. Give me space. Give me another 9-book series that I need to start reading. I also picked up Jade City, which is going to be like an unofficial buddy read that a bunch of us are doing. I'm so excited about this. But y'all, Amazon decided to send me 2. which I thought was really weird. So, like, I ordered this one, and then it came in the box with, like, my other, like, orders, and then one of them came on its own, just, like, in a package. So, there was no note or anything. I'm really hoping, like, someone didn't send it to me, because I think it was on my wish list, and, like, I got no note, and so now I'm just like, oh, Amazon gave me 2. But I somehow got 2, and I don't think someone sent it to me. Like, nobody cares about me that much. I just have 2. So I'm going to actually give a copy to my friend. The next one I picked up is not a, like, Shelfspace book club read, but I picked it up because Alex at Life by the Book told me that there was an amazing badass mother in this book. And that is Dune. I'm so excited. Like, I kind of wanted to read it anyway, especially with being really into sci-fi lately and with the, like, movie trailer, like, dropping soon. But as soon as he told me, like, oh, yeah, one of the characters is, like, a mom, and she's, like, this really badass character, he told me I had to read this before I did my, like, badass moms and sci-fi fantasy video that I'm planning on doing. So I picked this up. I picked this up because of you, Alex. The next one that I got is this really pretty edition of The Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. I love the original tale of it as well as the Disney version. I know that the original tale, like this one, it's very brutal and dark and a lot different than our friendly little Ariel that we've all come to know and love. But, like, it is so pretty. With, like, these, like, silver edges. This is, like, one of the Barnes & Noble $5 classics. And the reason I got this is because I pre-ordered Rhythm of War. I pre-ordered the signed edition from Barnes & Noble, and it was $34.99. Now, in order to get free shipping, you have to spend $35 before taxes. So there's nothing on the site for a penny. So shipping would have been like $7-8. So I looked for anything less than that, and this was $5. So I threw it on my order to get free shipping. Because why not? I also picked up the Luminous Dead recently, which is definitely a little more outside of my comfort zone, a little more horror, but it's still like sci-fi horror. I've heard it compared to The Descent, which I have seen, and it freaked me the fuck out, where they go, I think, like, spelunking, and they go into the caves, and then they can't get out, and there's these things in the cave, you know what I'm talking about, and it's just, like, this creepy-ass, claustrophobic movie, and, like, gives me the heebs, but I really enjoyed it, and this is supposed to be, I believe this girl takes on a job, like, cave diving, basically, like, super deep diving, and shit goes awry, so I'm excited for that. If you don't know, I'm actually a certified scuba diver down here in Florida. I don't cave dive. I didn't get my cave diving certification. I would actually probably need to be recertified because I haven't been in years and years and years, but I love scuba diving, and it's something that I want to do more of. Now I want to, like, get recertified and take the test again and just kind of, like, refresh myself and then go diving again. And I'm reading books about people diving and, like, yeah. This is another inspired by Shelfspace book, and that is The Whisper Man. Jessie from Jessie May, like, adores this. She said it was so good, and since I've been wanting to read more horror, I had to pick it up because it's, like, that time of the year where we just need all things like spooky, creepy, thriller-y, and it just sounded really cool. It sounded like right up my alley. It's this boy, I believe it's like a young boy, and there's this, he hears the Whisper Man, like, outside his window, but, like, the Whisper Man, they thought was this serial killer that was, like, caught, like, many, many years ago, but now there's, like, resurging cases of it, so, sounds cool. I also picked up the Southern Reach Trilogy. This is all 3 books in a bind-up, but the first one is Annihilation. It was actually cheaper to buy the bind-up than to just buy Annihilation, which is what I kind of originally wanted. But then the other one is like all I had was like the movie cover, and I didn't really want that. So I picked up this one because it's like I've heard such good things and that it's really weird. And yeah, I love it. I just enjoy it, okay? I enjoy weird. And I mean, it's Jeff Vandermeer. I really loved his Born book. So I think I'm going to like it because he does really weird sci-fi. I really want to pick up Dead Astronauts, which is also by him, which is in like the Bourne universe. So yeah. I also was sent this Arc of Nightmare by Chad Nichols. Again, this is another like creepy horror book that I'm super excited to read. This one comes out soon, so I'm definitely going to prioritize reading it so I can let y'all know what I think. I know a couple of my friends have read it and really, really loved it. So if you are looking for a review on this right now, I will like link a few down below for you guys. I also picked up The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. This is like based on a bunch of like old stories like Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and it's like the descendants of them, I believe, and I'm just like really fascinated by it, and it just seemed really cool, and I've heard a lot of people talk about it recently. I also picked up The Diviners by Libba Bray. I don't even feel like I need to say what this one's about because everyone has read this but me. But such is my life because I spent 8 years not reading, so like everyone's read everything that I haven't read, so I'm catching up, y'all. Catching up. I also picked up Roses and Rot. This is by Kat Howard. If you don't know, I adore Kat Howard's Unkindness of Magicians, and I was really sad that there was supposed to be a second book coming out this year, and it obviously did not. It got postponed. And I want that book. And then I saw this, and I was like, you know, I've never read any of her other books other than Unkindness of Magicians, so why not get it? I really liked her writing in Unkindness, so. And then the last book that I picked up, I actually got for me, but also for my 7-year-old daughter, and that is The Keeper of Lost Cities. This is an adorable middle grade where this girl is taken to like a magical world because she didn't know that she was magic, basically. So I'm really excited to read this with her. She's not quite at like middle grade level on her own, but she likes like the middle grade stories, so it's really fun for us to just read together. I'm not picking all these up. Oh, can I do it? Hold on. Oh! I did it! Alright, guys! This is everything that I have bought recently. Hopefully you enjoyed this haul, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!